What is up, Glizzy gang? I'm so freaking excited to be back and doing this video because it is going to be a different video. I think I did a Q&A before, but I just really wanted to be more intimate with you guys. I want y'all to get to know me a little bit better, so I posted on my IG story to ask me some questions to answer on YouTube, and y'all sent me some really good questions, juicy questions, business questions, and we're just gonna sit down, talk about life, talk about these questions, and eat some pizza. So let's get right into it. Oh, I literally went to go grab my tripod and one of the legs was broken, and I'm like, when did this even happen? I asked y'all this at the beginning of the week, and my makeup is the same. I'm pre-recording videos, so that's why I look the same from my last video. So, where's my water? This might not be a good idea to be eating. I was so thirsty, y'all. Oh, that was so good. Back to the questions. So, for the first question, someone asked, how much money do you need to start off with a successful business? I answered a similar question like this in my first Q&A, and honestly, when I started my business, which I would like to think is a very successful business, I only had $100 like that I actually invested into what I was doing. So to me, whatever you have, whatever you can afford to invest, that's enough. You know what I mean? So, yeah. The next question says, how did you lose weight? And you're so beautiful, by the way. Thank you so much. And honestly, about a year ago, I would say about in July last year, I stopped eating meat completely and I switched over to a pescatarian diet. I really want to give y'all some like more workout videos and what I do on a day-to-day basis, because like for the past year my life has been revolving around fitness. Like, it's been so important to me to just get in shape, to get my body how I always wanted it, and to just eat right and create better habits. So I'm gonna make a whole maybe different series about what's been going on with my weight loss journey. So yeah, but mainly it was my diet. So changing your diet can really help lose weight fast. Someone says, what's my favorite foundation? Currently it is, I don't really know if I have a favorite foundation. It's kind of whichever one is near me. I don't use MAC. I don't like MAC stuff at all because it makes me break out. ColourPop, Fit Me, and LA Girls are like my go-tos. Are you the only child? No, I have a brother who is 17 and he is a D1 athlete. He's very smart, very talented. He actually helps me with my stingy stuff, and I'm so excited to just, I can't really talk about what we're working on, but I'm so excited for what's to come in the future with my brother. What is your race? Well, my mom is mixed with black and German, and my dad is white, but I know that he's more than just white. I'm just not sure what exactly he is. I always just tell people I'm black and German because I'm pretty sure my dad's some type of German or Italian or something. I don't know. How old are you? I just turned 21, March 29th. I'm saying just like it wasn't a whole month ago. What or who inspired you the most to start your first business? That's a good question. Let me think about that question. Is this a mukbang? Is that what I'm doing? When I started my first business, I was actually working at MAC, and it had just come to a point where I felt like going to work wasn't fun for me anymore. I wasn't enjoying it as much. I felt like I was being kind of harassed. It was around prom season. I had a lot of clients, so I had called in sick to work at MAC, and they were like basically harassing me and saying all this crazy stuff, so I just quit. And I kind of just was like, Jesus, take the wheel. And at that moment, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I just knew that I was gonna make at least $1,000 that week. So at least I had $1,000 until I found another job. And at the time, like, $1,000 wasn't, it was a lot to me because I was a college student, literally my freshman year. So what, I'm 18, 19 years old. And yeah, like, I could have just made it stretch or whatever. So a few days after, or I would say like a day or two after all that stuff had happened, I had posted a picture of my makeup look that I had did when I was going to my job interviews or whatever. And it had went viral, and of course I was wearing the lip gloss, and everybody was just kind of asking me where I got it from. And I was just telling them, like, I make it, you could order it from me, like, and they would just slide in my DMs. I had so many people in my DMs. It was nuts, you guys, like, crazy. Like, DMs and Cash App was booming, and it kind of was just made up there right on the spot. So I would say that I'm just a hustler. Like, honestly, like, I don't know, I guess not having a job and knowing that makeup was my passion and all of that really just sparked this idea and inspired me to start my business and to continue growing it. So I'm very grateful for that, and I do think and I know that God had a lot to do with it because I was praying about it. So yeah, I have a mosquito bite, y'all, on my freaking calf. Excuse me. What do you think the key to success is? Well, for me, like, my first year owning my business and my second year owning my business were two completely different momentums. The first year I feel like was very successful and exciting for me because it was the first year and I really didn't have much, and just to see how fast everything grew, like, it was just exciting. But the second year, I made a lot of money, a lot more money than I did the first year, but I had a lot of personal things going on, you know what I mean? So I kind of fell into like this depression, and honestly, I'm just getting out of it. Like, I would say at the beginning of the year, I kind of just was like, okay, it's time to get it back together, get your life back together. That's kind of why I took a break from YouTube, Instagram and all of that, and I just kind of invested time into myself, you know? So I think that's very important, to invest time into yourself and to keep your mental health, you know, steady, and making sure that you're okay and you're still working out and still doing normal things, and not to drown yourself in work, but to balance your work. So being obedient and having balance is the key to success for me. How tall are you? I'm 5'8". Can you start doing more hair tutorials on your channel? Yes, I really do want to start doing more hair tutorials on my channel, but the problem that I had with that last year is that I shaved all my hair off again, so it was kind of hard for me to do tutorials. But now your girl got some inches or whatever, I'm gonna be back with the hair tutorials. So if you have any suggestions or any styles that you want me to attempt to break down for y'all, definitely let me know. You could DM me on Instagram, all of that. Like, I'm completely here for it. How did you learn how to pluck your wigs and lay them and all of that? Really just trial and error. Like, to this day, I'm not gonna say I don't know how, like, my wig videos started going viral, but I've literally taught myself everything, from how to do makeup to how to sew to how to record myself to, like, music wise, how to edit videos, how to do my hair, how to, like, it's just all, to me, like, something that you just have to play around with. Like, you could figure anything out if you wanted to, you know what I mean? A lot of people, I'm gonna save this question for last. Someone says, why you so cute? Girl, I be feeling like a hot mess. I'm gonna just keep it real, but thank you. Can you give us more lip gloss vendors? I'm glad you asked this question because I'm actually a lip gloss wholesaler. So with my company, Glam Glizzy Beauty, we do wholesale for like a whole bunch of different companies, And we do custom packaging, custom colors, all of that stuff. So if you guys are looking to start up a business and you're looking for a reliable vendor, please feel free to email us. I'll leave the email down below. So yeah, be sure to email us. Do you love who you are? I absolutely am freaking obsessed with who I am now. Like, and I say that with confidence. I'm not saying that to sound cocky or narcissistic or any of that. But at one point in my life, like, I didn't know. I was lost, you know what I mean? So for me to figure out who I am and to truly just fall in love with who I'm becoming has been a great accomplishment of mine. So yeah, I do love who I am. Okay, I'm not gonna answer many more because literally all the other questions are, it's like the same question almost. But I do have a few from my music page, just a few that I want to share with y'all. I didn't screenshot all of them because I ran out of time. You know how the Instagram stories delete. Will you drop any merch? Absolutely. If y'all want Lonely Girl merch, like, I'm completely here for it. And you know that I'm gonna come crazy with the styles. Like, that's just that on that. When did you start making music? Love you. Love you too. And I've really been making music like my whole life. Like, there is this one distinct memory that I have when I was sitting on the couch with my dad and my Uncle Tay. And this is when I used to live in Tacoma, Washington. I'm in Memphis right now, but I was so young and I still remember this. They always used to play beats like in the living room, and my dad and him were rapping, and I was always around the boys because I was literally like the only girl for the longest. We were just sitting in the living room and they turned on a beat and I'm freestyling. I'm like, I'm a backpack rapper. I'm a backpack rapper. I'm a clap snap rapper. I don't dance. I just 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, I don't know. I just always have loved music, and it's always just been something that I've grown up around. And my dad used to make music. He still does make music, and he makes my beats sometimes. Like, we're working on some project, well, a project. It's just always been like a part of my life. So yeah. Well, like, a whole bunch of people are asking, like, am I single? Am I taken? Do I have a boyfriend? Da 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 da. Sis, I'm in my bag, okay? Like, and that's one thing that I just really want to express to all of the young people who are watching me right now. Whether you're a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter. Like, I truly believe that you have to kind of wait for that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? If you're trying to be successful, like, there's no way that I can balance my schedule with someone else right now, because whoever I'm with has to be matching my energy and has to be, you know, doing something with their life or something productive, proactive, making changes in the world. You know what I mean? So we're both going to be busy people right now until we're established. And I just feel like, for me, the timing isn't right, you know? To answer your question, no, I don't have a boyfriend, and I don't plan on having one anytime soon. One last question. How do you deal with breakups? And she says, from Mecca in Philly. Hey, Mecca. So for me, dealing with breakups is different for everybody. It just depends on if it's your first love, or maybe it's like the third or fourth person and you just feel kind of lost, whatever. It's just a different strokes for different folks, you know what I mean? But all in all, I feel like the best way to get through any bad situation is to honestly just stay in tune with yourself. I love meditating. I love doing yoga. I love running, working out, exercising. I love reading. I love doing that when my mind starts thinking about, like, you know, sad stuff after a breakup or whatever. So I feel like the best way to get over a breakup is to keep yourself busy, to be around the people you love. Like, I moved back with my parents and my brother during that time, and I feel like they replaced everything that I felt like I was missing. You know what I mean? Even when I had my apartment, I would always come back to my parents' house and just stay here because I didn't like being alone at my apartment when I went through my last breakup or whatever. So being around the people you love and just really loving yourself and staying proactive is my best advice on how to deal with the breakup. And even praying, like if you're a religious person, pray, meditate, you know what I mean? So yeah, but it always seems worse than what it is. You'll get over it eventually and everything's gonna be okay. So that's how I get over breakups. I think that's a sign. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below what other kind of videos you'd like to see on my channel. I really do enjoy making YouTube videos and I'm so happy to be back. I'm going to try to stick with the schedule. I'm not going to put out any numbers, say any days, none of that, because I want to make sure that I'm sticking to my word this time. You know what I mean? So I really do appreciate you guys and I love you so much. And until next time, bye.